I feel like we get into fake fights about social media. It's not, is it important or not? It's a tool. The tool, to your point, the tool is as important as your strategy and the audience that you're trying to reach. There are people who we reach who you could never tweet to, and they will never be the people that you tweet to. And not just because they're older, sometimes just because they're country and they don't trust that shit, like, period. And they're not always wrong about that. There's other folks, like some of our young people in the intergenerational organizing that we do, that if we don't tweet or get on the IG or put up the event on Facebook, they'll never know because they're never going to read a newsletter, physical or digital, right? So you just have to know your lane. You also have to know your crew and what best reaches those folks. I think it's a fake fight. I think the other fake fight, but that is like something that we need to pay attention to, is the prioritization of digital organizing over the actual like base building, in-person, real ass work that a lot of organizations cut their teeth on, and then COVID impacted. And really, like, I still don't think we know the impact of COVID on our base building work. And I would just say, it's like, I think the story gets to be for folks like Centoya Brown. I'm from Tennessee. Like, it gets easily pulled into, Kim Kardashian. I don't think that's what you were saying, Wisdom, but like, white people often say, Centoya got out because Kim Kardashian made a tweet. It's like, no, Centoya got out because some of us busted our asses. And like, we're doing it when movement was saying it was a pipe dream, that we were wasting time, money, and resources because she was never going to get clemency. Relationships got Centoya out, and good organizing got Centoya out. And so I think we need to not skimp on digital organizing versus like in-person base building. The last thing I'll say is, like, I agree that the world now is like our oyster. Like, I can decide I want to know about anything and Google search it, or go to DuckDuckGo and look it up, or get on a Tor browser and look at the dark web or whatever. But just because I can access it doesn't mean I can understand it. And I think that now that every single organization wants to have its own training, and every single organization wants to have its own teachers, and every single organization, wants to be able to use the internet to make, political statements. I think you're right, and learn how to get it right through failing at it over and over and over again. It means that there's shit tons of information on the internet that isn't right. It isn't correct. It actually isn't vision and values aligned, and it certainly is not strategic. So what does it mean to have places like Highlander, to have places that are other training institutions, Bold, there's so many of us, that do incredible leadership development work while we're also in the midst of fighting online with other folks that are building things that actually aren't training and teaching our people. So I think it's these digital media platforms, these social media platforms are very useful, but I feel like we can abuse them in ways that actually slow us down from being able to build up the momentum we need to win.